Hey there. So, let me ask you something. Have you ever just stared at your cat and thought, what on earth is going on inside that little fluffy head? I mean, sometimes they act like tiny philosophers, other times like complete lunatics. And honestly, that's exactly what makes them amazing. In today's video, we're diving into the secret world of cats, the things they do that we don't fully understand, the myths, the weird habits, and the science behind some of their behaviors. And yeah, we'll also sprinkle in some fun personal stories, because who doesn't love a good cat story, right? All right, let's start. Why does your cat stare you? You know that long, slow, creepy stare? Well, a lot of people think it's just random. But actually, it's a form of cat communication. That slow blink thing, it's literally their way of saying, hey, I trust you. It's like the feline version of a warm hug. So next time, don't just look away, blink back. Yeah, you'll feel silly. But trust me, your cat notices. Now, let's talk about kneading. You know when cats push their paws into blankets, your lap, maybe even your stomach if you're unlucky? That's not just random. It goes back to kittenhood, when they needed their mother's belly to get milk flowing. So when they do it on you, congratulations. You're basically their giant human mom. It's actually one of the sweetest compliments a cat can give you, even if your thighs disagree. But here's something people often get wrong. Cats are not antisocial. Yeah, I know. Movies and cartoons always show cats as these cold, independent loners. But research shows cats form deep attachments with humans. Some cats even experience separation anxiety. Ever come home to find your cat meowing like crazy? Or even peeing outside the litter box? Yeah? Sometimes that's just stress from missing you. Okay, let's get into something a weirder. Ever notice your cat randomly sprinting around the house at 3 a.m.? Like they're being chased by ghosts? Yeah. Cat owners call it the zoomies. The sciencey reason is that cats are crepuscular, which means they're most active at dawn and dusk. But honestly, I think it's just them trolling us while we're half asleep. Some researchers say it's a release of pent-up energy. Others think it's instinctual hunting practice. Either way, your broken lamp is a small sacrifice in the grand plan of cat evolution. Here's one that always blows people's minds. Cats actually recognize your voice. Like, if you call them, they know it's you. Studies in Japan tested this. Cats reacted differently when their owners called versus strangers. But do they always come running? No, because cats are cats. They'll acknowledge you when they feel like it. It's not that they don't understand. It's that they're prioritizing whatever imaginary bug they're staring at on the wall. Now, another question. Why do cats bring you dead animals? Birds, mice, sometimes, less pleasant surprises. The short answer? It's a gift. In cat language, that's love. They're saying, hey human, you're part of the family, so I'm sharing my catch. Some behaviorists say it's even teaching behavior, like they would with kittens. Gross? Yes. Adorable? Well, depends how you look at it. Let's switch gears, scientific. Did you know cats can hear ultra-frequencies that we can't? Like, they can literally hear a mouse squeaking in a pitch that's invisible to our ears. That's why sometimes they just stare at the wall or ceiling. And you're like, what are you looking at, buddy? Chances are, they're detecting sounds you'll never notice. Spooky, right? And the tail language? Oh man, if you're not paying attention to your cat's tail, you're missing half story. A straight-up tail means they're confident. A twitchy tail? Excitement. A puffed-up tail? Well, That's pure Halloween mode. It's basically the cat's emotional antenna. So, next time your cat's tail looks like a bottle brush, maybe give them some space. You know what else is fascinating? Cats dream. Yup, just like us. If you've ever seen your cat twitching their whiskers or paddling their paws while sleeping, they're probably in REM sleep, dreaming about hunting. Or, who knows, maybe they're dreaming about knocking your glass of water off the table in slow motion. Cats spend about 2/3 of their lives sleeping. So trust me, they're dreaming a lot. Okay, I want to share a little story here. My friend's cat, actually kind of a jerk most of the time, once climbed up onto his pillow while he was sick with the flu. The cat just sat there purring all night, like a nurse in fur. Turns out, purring isn't just cute. Studies show it can actually promote healing, reduce stress, and even help with bone recovery. So yeah, when your cat's vibrating next to you, it's basically natural medicine, free of charge. Let's talk about cat myths for a second. Number 1, cats always land on their feet. Well, yes and no. Cats do have an incredible righting reflex that lets them twist mid-air, but that doesn't mean they're invincible. Vets actually have a term called high-rise syndrome for cats injured from falling out of windows. So, please, if you live in an apartment, keep those windows screened. Trust me, your cat's not Superman. Another myth: milk is good for cats. Nope. Most adult cats lactose intolerant. That cartoon image of a cat lapping up a bowl of milk? Yeah. In real life, it's a fast track to stomach problems. Stick with fresh water, maybe some cat-safe treats, and your feline overlord will thank you later. Now here's something funny. Some cats actually imitate their owner's habits. I've seen cats that fetch, cats that wait by the door at the exact time their owner comes home, even cats that seem to understand bedtime routines. It's like they're studying us, which honestly is a little unnerving. Who's the real pet here? Sometimes I wonder if we're just part of their long-term experiment. And speaking of experiments, did you know cats have been living alongside humans for over 9,000 years? Yeah, the first evidence goes back to Cyprus, where people were buried with cats. Over time, cats basically domesticated themselves. They hung around human settlements, hunted pests, and humans were like, okay, fine, you can stay. And the rest is history. Or, well, cat story? We're getting close to wrapping up, but let me say this. Every cat is unique. Some are super cuddly, others keep their distance. Some talk all the time, others are basically silent ninjas. But no matter their quirks, cats have this ability to connect with us in ways we can't explain. That's the real magic of living with them. They remind us to slow down, to enjoy small moments. And honestly, in today's world, that's priceless. What about you? What's the weirdest or funniest your cat has ever done? Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to read them. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the secret lives of cats, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share this video with a fellow cat lover. All right, that's for today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and with all the amazing cats out there. Until next time, give your cat an extra scratch behind the ears for me. They deserve it.